Hi everyone, it's Kathy Lake here from the UK. I'm a guest designer for Bello's Designs. The name of this tutorial is Under the Moon of Love. And I made this card because I think it's ideal for Valentine's Day or a wedding anniversary, or just to give a card to someone you love. And it has two bunnies kissing under a lovely glittery heart. So let's get started. Firstly, I cut a piece of Multifarious card 6 inches by 4 inches. I cut some black backing card 6.5 inches by 4.5 inches, and I use a card blank when folded measures 5 inches by 7 inches. The stamps I used were Lavinia 682, the Forest Hares, Lavinia 658, Berry Wreath, Lavinia 672, Orchard Grass, and Lavinia 688, Fairy Charms. For the blending, I used Distress Oxide Blueprint Sketch and Distress Oxide Pumice Stone. I have a large circle moon mask that Patty sells in the shop. Lavinia do these circle moon masks. And for the stamping, I have VersaFine Clair Nocturne and VersaFine Clair Twilight. I used some Eco Glitter Starbrights Fairy Tales by Lavinia, which is a lovely purple and blue. For blending the VersaFine Nocturne around the edges of the card, here I used a smoothie. For blending the Distress Oxides, I used these blending brushes. I have a quickie glue pen to attach the glitter, and I use a very fine brush to remove any excess glitter. I have a black pencil because especially when you're stamping on Distress Oxide, sometimes it doesn't come out as sharp as you'd like. So I have that for emergencies. And I also have a red Posca pen to colour the berries on the berry branch. Right, let's get started. Right, I start by putting the moon just over halfway up and centre it. I tap off excess ink first of all, because when I go around the moon I don't like it to be too thick. I prefer to do it so it's thinner and then add more. And once I've gone around the whole edge, and then just blend in the rest, starting in the corners and then blend in so you don't get too dark a patch. And I'm just blending it in small circular motions without putting too much pressure on the brush. Then I want to leave a gap, a small gap down the bottom here. I'll just go around the moon. There we go. And then I'm going to stamp my bunnies. Oops, I can see missed a little bit on the end there. He can go there. And just let it sit for a minute. we have kissing bunnies. Now I'm going to use a torn piece of paper just to make a little hill. And I'm using the pumice stone now. Just and I'm going to use the blueprint sketch again and just go down to the edges of the hill. So we've got slightly different colour at the edge there. And already I can see, I don't know if you can see from here, but I can see the back part of his paw. It's discoloured slightly because of the pumice stone. Maybe a little bit here too. That's better. And then we're going to do the berry wreath, and I'm going to do the berry wreath in a twilight, so it's not quite so dark. I have that one coming over there. And put the second one coming about there. We don't want to go too far over because we're going to put a little heart down the centre of there. And then we're going to do the reverse side of the berry wreath. One going down there. The other one can go there. Now I'm going to go back to the black. Actually, that's not the one I want. I decided I'd go for the curly one. Use a bit of this whip. Hang there. And now for the grass. I'm stamping the grass. I like to do them at different heights and facing different directions. So it looks a little bit more natural. There we go. Now I'm going to colour the berries in. Turn my paper around when I'm colouring because I find it easier quite relaxing to just sit and do a bit of colouring. Sometimes it's hard to tell which are just little lines and which are berries, so sometimes I colour in bits that perhaps aren't meant to. Like that. I'm never sure if that's a berry or not, so I'm going to make it a berry. And there we go. Berries coloured in. And now for a little dash of glitter. So I'm going to just do some little dots down the lines. And I'm just going to go on the edge of the heart. And just on the top bits of the grass. Just to add a little bit of sparkle. And it's only a few weeks now till Valentine's Day. So there'll be lots of Valentine ideas coming up, I expect. And then after I've done this, I'm going to go around the edge with the VersaFine Twilight, just to make it a bit darker around the edges. And now the fun part. Very sparkly. Let's get rid of this. To get rid of the glitter, I'll just fold the paper in half and pour it back into the jar. Alright, now smoothie. Any glitter on the bunnies, I'll just brush off. So I like to use a a glue runner, but you can use any type of glue, whichever one you prefer. Just glue the card down. And there we have it, Bunny Love. There's the one I did first and the one I did today. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it useful and enjoyed it. And I hope to catch up with everyone on the Del Bello's Facebook group. Take care. Bye-bye.